So good evening again, everyone, and welcome to today's session. My name is Ritika, and I work as the Marketing Officer at the ANU College of Engineering and Computer Science. Joining us today is Paul Malloy, Associate Director, Student Services. Paul's team are the go-to contacts for all current students. They provide help with enrollment, course advice, scholarships, student support, pastoral care, employability, and much more. We also have with us Don Leonardo, who is a current fifth-year student. Don studies a double degree in engineering and commerce and is currently majoring in biomedical systems and international business. We also have with us Rebecca Moorby, our marketing outreach officer, who's helped set up this webinar and is helping us with the back-end production. In today's session, I will be talking about the undergraduate and postgraduate courses offered here at the ANU College of Engineering and Computer Science. I will expand on some of our new programs in data analytics, talk a little bit about our flexible double degree options, and other exciting things that our college has to offer, such as new scholarships, our facilities, opportunities for students to get involved in research projects, and also career outcomes from our degrees. Before we start, let's go over how the session will be run today. The presentation that I'm giving is going to be running for around 20 minutes, and we will have the Q&A session straight after. You will see an Ask a Question box below the media player. You can type in your questions here as we go. Paul and Don will answer these questions after the presentation. You can send in questions during the presentation or after. On the rightmost side of your window, you will notice a box titled Resource List. We have some great resources available there, such as links to scholarship pages, studying engineering at ANU, some great videos on work experience, and also some of the links that I will be referring to throughout my presentation. As mentioned before, there are also some poll questions, which would really help us plan our future webinars. Now let's start by taking a look at our ANU engineering programs. At ANU, we focus on an interdisciplinary understanding of engineering called systems engineering. This slide shows a visual of a small street. We can see the different types of engineering disciplines that are required to help run this little place. At ANU, students not only graduate with an engineering major, but they also learn about how various disciplines come together in a real-world project. This approach will prepare students to design, analyze, and manage complex systems that are prevalent in our society. Let's take, for example, solar-powered vehicles. Solar-powered vehicles require an understanding of renewable energy, mechanical energy, and electrical engineering. A systems engineering approach will help students who may have majors from other fields still understand and contribute to this different field. At ANU, the two types of engineering degrees we have are the Bachelor of Engineering Honours and the Bachelor of Engineering Research and Development Honours. The first year and a half, which is 3 semesters, are structured to deliver core engineering modules, and then the students will go on to choose an engineering major to specialize in. We will look at these majors in a bit. With regards to prerequisites for these programs, it is important to have done Mathematical Methods major for ACT, and for New South Wales, it's mathematics. Although it's not a compulsory major, compulsory prerequisite, we also recommend students to have done physics. We encourage them to do as much math and physics as they can, as that is what underpins most of what is done in engineering and computer science. Now, you may be wondering what is the difference between the Research and Development Honours and the Standard Honours. The Bachelor of Engineering Research and Development differs from the Bachelor of Engineering Honours in terms of how research projects are integrated into the degree. For the Research and Development degree, students will work on specialized research and development projects under the supervision of ANU academics. And this research can be undertaken with any of the various research groups available at our college. If students are interested in a career in research, maybe they want to go on to do a PhD later on, or they are interested in a research-focused industry role, the Research and Development degree would be highly suitable for them. Students can also transfer into the Research and Development program from the Standard Bachelor degree after maintaining a high distinction average in their first year. High distinction is 80 or above. Research and development degrees are also available for our computer science degrees, which we will be looking at now. Computer science students at ANU are given in-depth understanding of programming and software development, alongside specialized knowledge in areas like cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, and data science. All classes are taught in such a way that it supports students who do not have any prior knowledge or experience with computing. This is done to ensure that students, irrespective of their computing experience, can all learn and progress at the same pace. A very common question we receive is about the difference between these programs. Now, the Bachelor of Advanced Computing and Advanced Computing Research and Development are great degrees for students who are interested in the fundamentals of computer science. These degrees will help students develop advanced computing techniques, research methods, software design, and data management skills. The Bachelor of Information Technology again provides a strong understanding of computing fundamentals and software development and talks about the application of these skills to industry and business. This degree is more industry and front-end focused, and students learn how they can apply their knowledge to a business setting. The Bachelor of Software Engineering teaches students how to use programming and the systems engineering approach to solve complex problems in various industries. The topics that are covered in this degree include risk management, design processes, various coding languages, and they get to work on multiple coding projects. A program that has been very popular due to market demand is our Bachelor of Applied Data Analytics. This multidisciplinary bachelor degree comprises computer science, statistics, and social science courses. Graduates from the Bachelor of Applied Data Analytics are well positioned to work as policy analysts, data analysts, or data scientists. This degree is also quite often combined as a flexible double degree, like in the case of our student Amy, who combined her Bachelor of Applied Data Analytics with a Bachelor of Commerce. This is a really great combination for any students who are looking to secure positions in government or in the public sector. Now let's discuss our flexible double degrees in engineering and advanced computing. By choosing a flexible double degree, students can combine two bachelor degrees to match their passion and keep career options open. Students can study two bachelor degrees at the same time and graduate with two qualifications. They will have the same workload as a student doing a single degree. The only difference here is that their duration of study increases by 1 year. For more information on the various types of combinations that you can choose from, please visit one of the links provided in the resources list. Now let's move on to our engineering and computing majors. Engineering majors provide expertise in particular engineering disciplines. Our college offers the following majors: biomedical systems, electronic and communication systems, mechanical and material systems, mechatronics, photonics, and renewable energy systems. We offer these majors as we have strong research and world-class academics working in these areas. One important thing to mention is our minor in humanitarian engineering. ANU has been one of the leaders of humanitarian education in Australia by being the first university to offer a dedicated humanitarian elective. This minor helps students to work effectively in complex cross-disciplinary contexts to achieve positive change in the society. Moving on to our computing specializations, students studying the Bachelor of Advanced Computing Honors or the Bachelor of Advanced Computing Research and Development Honors, we offer intelligent systems, systems and architecture, and theoretical computer science. Intelligent systems includes artificial intelligence and optimization. An example of systems and architecture would be operating systems and networks. And theoretical computer science focuses more on the abstract and mathematical concepts of computing. For the Bachelor of Information Technology and Bachelor of Software Engineering, majors and specializations are not compulsory. However, students can use some of the elective courses they have to complete a major or a specialization. The Bachelor of Applied Data Analytics does not have any specialization available, as it is quite a specialized degree in itself. Our programs are professionally accredited by Engineers Australia and the Australian Computer Society. As you can see, the Bachelor of Software Engineering Honours is a degree accredited by both Australian Computer Society and Engineers Australia. These international accreditations are recognized in various countries such as India, Singapore, Japan, United Kingdoms, United States of America, Canada, and many more. This assists the international mobility of our professional engineers and computer scientists. This basically means that if our graduates would like to work internationally in a different country, then there is a list of countries which will accept their Australian qualification. Now let's take a look at some of our postgraduate engineering and computer science programs. We have a wide range of postgraduate degrees to suit different interests. In engineering, these focus on digital systems and telecommunications, electrical engineering, photonics, mechatronics, and renewable energy. Please note that in order to secure entry to any of these programs, a cognate discipline undergraduate degree is required, which means that you have to have a bachelor's degree in a related field. In regards to computer science programs, our Master of Computing, Master of Computing Advanced, and Master of Machine Learning and Computer Vision are all 2-year full-time courses. The Graduate Diploma of Computing is a 1-year full-time course, whereas the Master of Applied Data Analytics is a 1.5-year full-time course. ANU is also the only Australian university to have a postgraduate degree available in machine learning and computer vision. Now, why study engineering and computing at ANU? At ANU, students will have the opportunity to engage with world-class academics and researchers. They'll get the chance to work in great facilities and undertake groundbreaking research with these researchers. They also get to join a vibrant student community. We are ranked 2nd in Australia for computer science. We are ranked 18th in the world automation and control. And we are ranked in the top 100 in the world for engineering and technology. We are also home to Gaudi, Australia's fastest supercomputer. Students have access to Gaudi as well. Moving on to our scholarships, this year our college is promoting a new scholarship called the Kim Jackson Scholarship for Female Engineers. Named after an ANU engineering alumna and tech investor Kim Jackson, this scholarship will change the life of a new female-identifying student from a rural area. The scholarship is valued at $20,000 per year for each year of an ANU undergraduate engineering degree. Applications are closing on May 25th. So if you know of any students who may fit this criteria, please urge them to apply. A degree at ANU will not only give students in-depth knowledge in engineering and computer science, it will also provide a wide range of real-world experiences that will prepare them for the future, whether it is in government, private sector, or research. Students learn from world-class academics and apply this knowledge through projects such as Tech Launcher or Capstone Engineering projects, which allow students to build strong connections with industry, which often leads to job opportunities. In both these programs, students are partnered with industry professionals to work on a project having real-world implications. They then get the opportunity to present their work at a showcase attended by more than 200 attendees from university, government, and industry. These projects help transform students into professionals by working on their teamwork, communication skills, and professional approach. To give you an example of the kinds of projects our students work on, we have some students working with a Canberra-based NGO on projects to improve the quality of water filters. Or we have some students who are working on producing apps which help reduce the environmental impact of paper posters. They do so by replacing our general paper posters by digital posters with augmented reality technology. The possibilities and creativity here are endless. Another highlight in ANU is the ANU Makerspace, in which students have access to a wide range of tools, equipments, and resources to build a lot of things. Students have access to hand-powered tools, 3D printers, and more to experiment, prototype, and solve problems. Students also have access to Square One, a dedicated space to develop their startups and other innovative projects. This space connects entrepreneurial students to innovative networks and initiatives at ANU and around the Canberra region. Students at ANU will not only receive a world-class education, they are also a part of a vibrant student community filled with some exciting opportunities to meet new people and join some of our amazing student-led organizations. Student organizations are a great medium to enhance your university experience. From career fairs to social events, outreach activities to mentorships, there's always something exciting happening at the College of Engineering and Computer Science. For students who may be interested in coding and robotics, they may choose to join Code Like a Girl or RoboGals or even the ANU Computer Science Students Association. For students interested more in engineering, they can choose to be a part of the Engineering Students Association or other options such as Engineers Without Borders, or they can even choose to launch rockets with ANU Rocketry. Now, in regards to facilities, like I already mentioned, students have access to Gaudi, Australia's most powerful supercomputer. They also have access to the Big Dish, which is the world's largest paraboloidal dish solar concentrator. We also host the ASD ANU Collab on campus. The Collab is a collaboration between the Australian Signals Directorate and the Australian National University. This partnership provides a collaborative research environment and space within the ANU, and students are able to participate in various workshops, guest lectures, and also research projects. As for career outcomes from our degrees, there are many possibilities. A degree at the College of Engineering and Computer Science will prepare you to work in government, private sector, or academia, and our graduates go on to do great things. For example, Kim Jackson, tech investor and principal at Skip Capital, is an ANU engineering alumna. Or Ben Greenwood, who's a product manager at Google's Sydney office, is an ANU software engineering alum, and that is just to name a few. If you want to know more about our alumni network, and you can visit the link provided in the resources list. Now, finally, something that is very unique to our college and that underpins everything we do at our college is known as the Reimagine investment. This $350 million investment aims to attract the best and brightest minds to conduct research which underpins the creation and use of technologies not just 20 or 30, but even 40 years from now. It is to educate technological leaders over this time scale, and it is to make a positive difference to the way that Australia and the world engage with technology. For this purpose, over the next 5 years, our college will be focusing on building a strong community, giving transformative educational experiences, a high-impact research, meaningful engagement, and world-class infrastructure. If you would like to know more about the Reimagine investment and what we are doing to achieve these goals, please visit our website.